I
So how do you
so
decipher that between your own thoughts? How do you know that wasn't your own
some
thought? How do you know that was God?
bec- because I wasn't thinking about that at all. There's so
That
many
does that's how
times
thoughts
where
work. They pop into your head. Sue, I mean, I have thoughts that just pop into my head all the time. I don't attribute it to an invisible man. Why do we think that this thought came from God?
I would say just because it's a practiced discipline, the more that you in prayer, you're talking to God and you're listening, the more
Huh,
that you will become attuned to his voice.
that doesn't help me.
And
So how did
so
you know it was God's voice? But it came in your voice, and it was just a random thought. And you do have random thoughts, right, Sue?
not not
People
in
have random thoughts. So
that
I'm going to
type of
answer for you.
thing.
Yes, you have random thoughts.
Yes, I do
Everybody
have
has
random
random thoughts. That's how
thoughts.
that works.
Yes, I
That's how our
do.
brains work. Yeah,
I
yeah.
do.
So how do
But
we decipher random thoughts between? How do we decipher random thoughts versus God?
okay. If I'm not sure, if
Uh,
sometimes I know, I can tell. It's hard to describe. It's
yeah, it doesn't make any sense
kind
to
of
me. It
the
doesn't help. But how do you know? Yeah.
I know. But if I am not 100% sure, I won't just rush into it, right? Like
Okay.
if I hear something like don't take that job, take this job,
Okay.
or don't
What do you
don't
do after
say
that?
that
What do you do after, like, let's say it's the job one. Let's say
if I'm not
you're,
sure.
yeah. If you're
Yes.
not sure and
Okay, at
something
that
in your head
point
says, don't
I
take that
will
job, what do you do
yes.
from there?
I will keep praying about it and then I will get others counsel. Now that is something the Bible says, to definitely get the counsel of others.
We should
So
definitely look into the job. I mean, that would be one thing.
look into
And
the
then writing
job,
down the
look
pros and
in
cons as
right.
opposed to
And
just talking to God. I
but
mean,
here,
you
I'll give
have
you an
the ability to
example. Yeah.
decipher these things, right?
I like you said the pros and cons. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Make a
um
checklist.